I'm sleepy. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Hi, everyone. I am Alex.
I am Vanessa.
Yes. Hi. And what day is it of Spooktacular? I don't even like 30.
I feel like it's just been going on for a million years.
Yeah. Let me
I,
see. I think I'll figure it out. I don't know. A million years sounds like a little short.
a
I
million
think I
years.
feel like it's been a little bit longer than that. But hold on. Let's see. Oh wait, it's only day 3. How's it possible that it's only day 3?
Nothing makes it more of an obvious indicator that time is both infinite and irrelevant than Spooktacular.
Right? It's both 10 days and 10,000 days at the same time.
Yeah,
All right, so I think we have a schedule of cool stuff today. Hold on, let me see.
we do.
Oh my God, we have 2 game shows today: Win, Lose, or Die, and a Cobble cosplay.
It is jam-packed today.
Oh my gosh, I need another coffee. I actually just got this big thing of coffee. I think I'm just gonna eat it with a spoon.
I have considered doing that before, and let me tell you, it is disgusting. I wouldn't recommend it.
So, oh my God, yeah, that it probably is disgusting, especially this strong. So let's play a little game since it's Spooktacular. Let's explain horror movies terribly to each other and see if we can
Okay.
guess. But I'm going to let you go first because I like horror, but you love horror.
Yes, I do. I'm having, as my hoodie says, dull fun with this game. It is a dolphin on a skateboard.
Nice.
All right, so me. All right, I think I have my first one.
Okay.
I'll go with an easy one. A long lost son returns home for a family reunion. Returns home for the holidays for a family reunion with his long lost sister.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
They don't get along because they're both new forces in each other's lives. But hijinks ensue, if that's what you want to call it. That
Brother and a sister reuniting for a holiday. Oh, wait a minute. Is this just Halloween? No. It is?
Yes.
It is?
I wanted
Oh,
to throw a little softball first.
I was like, wait a
Ooh,
minute.
someone in the chat got it first.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. I can get this. That's funny. I thought I was like
Right?
trying to think big. I was thinking big. Okay.
I fully realize it's one where you also have to have seen the second to guess the first because that's when you find out they're related. But
Yeah. Yeah. Spoiler alert for everyone in the chat,
spoiler
right?
for a movie that's been out for
40
50
years.
years.
Yeah. Let's see. My turn. My turn.
All right.
Parents bring home a child. Parents bring home a child. The child is the worst. And a lot of people die. That's as simple.
The Omen.
Oh my God. Yeah. Mine was too easy. Mine
One
was
of my
too
favorite
easy.
things in the world, like my favorite genres of horror is just creepy child. So
Yeah. That's one of my
big
favorite
fan.
movies. One of my favorite movies of all time.
God, I love
Not
The
even
Omen.
just horror, just in general. Yeah, we got people guessing The Omen.
Yes, Problem Child also works. I count it. Problem
Child?
Child is a horror movie from the perspective of the parents.
Yes.
Because they are absolutely living in one.
Yeah.
All right, let me think. Ooh, Good Sense, also a really good guess. All right. A boy's wild and active imagination is put to the test when his beloved birthday gift doesn't seem to be what it looks when it comes to life by the power of imagination.
Power of imagination.
The power of imagination is also another word for voodoo.
Power of imagination. Someone said
Ooh,
Dennis.
someone in the chat got it.
I shouldn't have even been looking at the chat because now I know the answer. That's got to be the answer, right?
Yep, it's
Child's
Child's
Play.
Play.
Oh, Brad
My
Dourif.
all-time favorite slasher franchise. Like my absolute number one. Brad Dourif might be my favorite actor as well. Between Child's Play and Deadwood, God, two intense, incredible characters that I really love.
Oh my God. Yeah. Now I'm just trying to think of who else Brad Dourif played that I absolutely loved was in Worm Tongue.
Yes.
His moist face freaked me out the
Ooh,
entire time. He was just like, so my face is always wet.
he's
Oh my
so
God.
good. He was also amazing in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yes. Yes.
Love me some Brad Dourif.
Yeah, love me some Brad Dourif. And speaking of which, we got him on the show. No, that would have been amazing.
Ah! I would have
Would you?
screamed.
I would have screamed. All
I
right,
would have
now,
screamed and woke up every neighbor.
let me think of one.
I'm going to think of one more that might be a hard, tricky one, just in
Okay.
case. I have it in my pocket.
It's a bright, beautiful time. It's a bright and beautiful day. But a lot of people are dying and a lot of people are on drugs.
A lot of people are dying, and a lot of people are on drugs.
And it's beautiful, bright, sunny day all the time.
Beautiful, bright, sunny day.
Oh, Ashley Brienzo, by the way, met Brad Dourif at a Rock and Shock in Western Massachusetts.
Really? Why is my brain only thinking 20 Days a Night? 20 Days a Night. I Am Legend. Shaun of the Dead. Night of the Comet. Oh no, I might actually be stumped.
People in the comments got it.
Oh, my comments weren't loading.
I think Ashley Brienzo, I think, is the first one that said it.
Oh, Midsummer. Doy.
That's that's one of those recent. See, I threw you off. I went
Mhm.
Omen, and then I went like super recent.
And then I went super hard into late, and I was like, Night of the Comet?
That is a good one, by the way.
I love Night of the Comet.
Night of the Comet is fantastic. Where are my Night of the Comet fans? Because that is one of my favorite. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go with my favorite Bazaar deep cut. It's a world where cars come to life and they've got personalities of their own. And it's a Cars world, and humans just gotta jump on for the ride.
Okay, so it's either Cars.
Which is a horror movie in some senses.
It is, or there's two other ones in my head. Is it Maximum Overdrive? Is it?
Yes.
Oh my God, that AC/DC soundtrack, the Green Goblin truck.
All AC/DC all the time. The amount of times that I have watched Maximum Overdrive with my hands over my mouth, and I've had to like ask myself a million questions that I've asked myself before that I'll never have the answers to.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I love
that's.
Maximum Overdrive.
Now I want to watch that again. Remember, I was like asking you, before the stream, I was asking you for some recommendations, but now I'm like, I got to go back in time again.
Yes.
I want to watch all these movies.
I love that movie. But we were talking about like movies that are great specifically for Halloween because they feel like Halloween. The Guest. Halloween 3 is another one that I really love for Halloween because it's just extremely Halloween-y.
So now I'm going to try one.
Okay.
In this movie, there's exactly 2,000 people. Exactly 2,000 people.
Exactly 2,000.
And what happens is they all get a code. They get a reward code. And madness ensues.
And madness ensues. I've heard that one before. I believe it's reward code 2020 horror.
Yes. Yes, it is reward code 2020 horror. That is
I love that
probably
movie.
The scariest but most rewarding movie. Yeah, and there was only 2,000 people in it, so everyone had to rush.
They gotta go real quickly. Get themselves that first ticket to that movie.
First ticket. Hold on. Whoa, what's going on here?
I wonder if anyone's just like, wow, that's a bizarre movie they're describing.
Yeah, it's a bizarre movie. Exactly 2,000 people. Exactly.
Exactly 2,000 people.
All right, I'm gonna do. Wait, who did the last one? You or me?
I think you did the last. You did the last one in describing the reward code. I think you still got a movie to describe.
Okay, this is gonna be my. Let's see. So, man, I'm gonna try to think of one that doesn't involve children.
I know, because the second you bring it up, it could be one of why does every cat dig under the couch like there's treasures?
Um,
Go do cat stuff.
yeah, go to cat stuff. One more horror movie. I'm like looking around too. I'm looking around trying to figure out the horror movie of my dreams that I want to.
You also have this wall to select from.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, but that's giving you it
Actually, they
away.
get a little weird.
Okay, okay. Again, there's always going to be children involved. A bunch of awful kids, awful parents. Everyone is just awful, and a really annoying goat.
Oh, the witch?
Yes.
For a second, I was like, Children of the Corn. Oh, there's a goat.
There's a goat. There's a goat. Yeah, Benjamin Sager said, by the way, that is cat stuff.
That is true. It is cat stuff. There's 3 of them in this house, and each one of them has chosen a different action for harassing me at 4 in the morning. Because they're so not psyched that I have encroached on their cat time.
Yeah. No, they're our little demon monsters. Perfect for Spooktacular. I'm just trying to see if people are getting the code. People are getting the code. More Brad Dourif.
I mean, I always want to talk about Brad Dourif.
Dune, Alien Resurrection. He was actually great in Alien Resurrection, even though I didn't like that movie. His character was great.
Oh man, somebody brought up Return of the Living Dead, which is a zombie movie that I feel like I've shaped a lot of my life around.
Yeah.
This was like one of the most perfect first date questions, but my fiance asked me what would my Return of the Living Dead punk kid name be?
Yeah.
And I was going with either Toxic or Slime.
It's amazing how like they had these ideas of what punk people would have called themselves, like Slime.
I know.
Like all those names. Like you ever see? I mean, this is not even a horror movie. But was it Back to the Beach, where he's like,
Yes.
my name's Knife. He's like, Nice. Your name is Nice. He's like, No, it's Knife, Dad. You know,
It's Knife Punch.
Knife. Oh, it's Joshua Minette's birthday. Hey, Josh, happy birthday.
Somebody also just brought up a movie that I feel like follows me everywhere I go, which is Brad Dourif being in Critters 4.
Oh my gosh.
The amount of times in my life that I am given an opportunity to share a Critters 4 anecdote, namely that Angela Bassett is in it,
which is amazing.
That it is my favorite Critters movie. And then I love anything in the universe that saw Gremlins and was like, I want to do that, but not the same.
I have a life-size gremlin myself, and I have one of those.
I'm so jealous.
And like I tell my girlfriend, I'm like, listen, I feel like if gremlins were real, I think I could hang with them. I think I could be like, because I played that movie for the first time for a coworker who was like super young, and he hadn't seen Gremlins, and he's watching it, and he's like, you know what? He's like, yeah, they were picking on Gizmo, but they were, that's what brothers do. He's like, but I think they would have been okay if the mom didn't go crazy and murder all of them. He's like, I think that the Gremlins were just trying to eat, and the mom went crazy, starts stabbing and murdering them, and then they're like, these humans are bad news. I was like, yeah, maybe that is true. For sales, a totally different perspective, and I'm like, yeah, I think I could hang with Gremlins.
It was a terrible first introduction to the human race.
Right. They were just totally just wake up and like, oh, what's going on? Yeah. Oh, murder. So if everyone's watching, think about that. Gremlins might be the victims. Oh, Ghoulies.
Oh, man. Ghoulies is another really good Gremlins-esque creature feature that I really love. I just thought of a fun one to describe, and I'm just found an insane way to describe it. And if you can figure it out, I will be very impressed. Mostly just because this is a stupid way to describe this movie. A lovesick and forlorn woman sees a chance to be reunited with her dearly departed ex-lover, and will do anything to get him back. Also, there's puzzles.
Oh, Hellraiser. No, is it
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser? Not 2, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
Hellraiser.
it's the first one because in the second one, Frank went bye-bye.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
I love the second Hellraiser so much.
yeah. The second one is wild. 3 started getting silly and everything like that, but
Weird.
I love the soundtrack. Motorhead is on the soundtrack, and I love Motorhead, but the first 2 are definitely the best ones.
What, in
And
your opinion, is the best like song made for a horror movie? Not like soundtrack where it's like put together, but like in that era of horror movies getting their own theme songs, like in the 80s.
like theme songs or like band songs?
Like band songs, band or theme.
Man, because I still to this day think that Halloween is the best theme
Easily by a lot.
by a lot. I'm just trying to think what song. I mean, I can only really think of that Motorhead song now that I've said it. Hellraiser, but there's got to be something better. What do you got?
I'm going with Dream Warriors
Oh
by
my God! How did I
Gilgan.
not think of Dream Warriors?
Warriors!
Oh, we're not paying for that.
We got too excited
That's
because of how good it goes. It's such a good song.
That is the best song. That is the best song. Anyone else got any good song? Let's see. Oh, X-Files is not really horror, but Monica
X-Files.
says X-Files. That's pretty
Incredible.
good. Ramone's Pet Cemetery.
Very good. The Reanimator theme, I always do the little like da 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 as if I know how to play a piano, even though I don't. Reanimator has an incredible soundtrack.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what else we got. Fat Boys, Are You Ready for Freddy?
Yes.
The Fat Boys. Ray Parker Jr., Ghostbusters. Absolutely.
That's one of those ones where I feel like the song became exactly as big as the movie did, where it wasn't like, I really like it because I remember what the movie is. I feel like even kids now know all the lyrics to the Ghostbusters song and they haven't actually seen Ghostbusters.
Yeah. You don't even need to see it.
You don't need to. You get the whole thing.
Yeah, it's almost like genetically encoded into the human race at this point to know what that theme song is. Lost Boys.
Somebody brought up 2 that I loved, which is specifically the Shocker theme, which is a very deeply underrated Wes Craven movie that I love.
Yes.
And the Killer Clowns from the Outer Space theme that has no right going as hard as it does. I love that song. The
Crow soundtrack. I mean, Crow's like borderline horror, right? So I mean that's good.
I'm counting it. It's one of those that I think lives in 2 different universes.
Human Centipede. I got to admit, I've never watched that movie. I could never get myself to watch it.
It's fine. Like, of the era, it's very much like the shock thing of the era. But there are other movies that I feel like do the same thing that are more fun.
Yeah. That kind of horror like kind of freaked me out a lot. Oh, The Exorcist. We got a bunch of people saying The Exorcist theme.
Yeah.
And The Shining. The Exorcist.
The Exorcist theme, gotta adjust. The Exorcist theme one is one I'm a huge fan of because it was one of the like earlier horror movies that I first watched. Because it was the one that my dad wanted to, because I think he knows 2.
Yeah, no,
he knows 2 horror movies.
That's one of the greatest of all time. Next to my like number one. Like I love The Omen. It's one of my favorite movies. But Rosemary's Baby is in my top 3. And that theme that I can't sing, but with just like the lullaby theme is so creepy.
It's incredible. I love it so much.
Yeah, I just want to see if everyone. Hey, by the way, I forgot to check. Did everyone in here get their code? Did everyone get? Is everyone
doing good with their code?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy a little treat drop? My foot is asleep.
Your foot is asleep.
If a slasher breaks in now, I'm only getting so far.
And then your cats are going to be like weaving in and out of your legs and tripping you. They're going to be part of it.
It's like I saved you.
She saved you. Or say.
Oh Sinister. Man, Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. I love the Tales from the Crypt movies.
Demon Knight soundtrack, 28 Days Later theme. All right. Well, we're both up really early, and all these people are up as well. But you know what?
Yep.
I'm gonna lay back for a little while, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna close my eyes. But everyone, I just want to remind everyone about Spooktacular Day 3. Look at this. Look at this schedule. We got Win,
Look at
Lose,
all
or
the
Die
stuff.
coming up soon. Soon, by the way, which is in what, 5 hours. We've got 1 p.m. is the Cobble cosplay. We always have the daily wrap up, but then check all of our Facebook groups and social media channels for all the giveaways and random live streams, reward points, scavenger hunt stuff. So it's going to be stuff everywhere all day. Hopefully everyone got the code. We are going to take lean our heads back for a little bit of
Yep.
shut eye until like we hear the next beep. And listen, everyone, don't forget to let your geek side show. And
Ah,
and this is for all of us. It's for me and you too, Vanessa. Sleep, as always, is for the weak.
it's for the week. And somebody told me to say that to my foot, and I will.
Yeah, tell your foot. Sleep is for the weak. I will see you later. And Vanessa, thank you. Bye.